Hey there. All right, let's do this one more time. My name is Miles Morales. I was bitten by a radioactive spider, and for the last year and 6 months, I've been New York's one and only Spider-Man. I've stopped a bunch of bad guys, made a bunch of cool new friends, passed my physics exam, and even got a multi-million-dollar movie to tell you guys about. I'm pretty sure you know the rest. So let's go ahead and get into it. Shout out if you knew it was me under there. Alright guys, you read the thumbnail. Some of you have seen my IG post. Y'all know why you're here. And truth be told, you know what? First things first. If you're here and don't want any inclinations or any information about Across the Spider-Verse, go ahead. Spoiler alert. Get out. Get out. And this is the spoiler-free version. I will do my best. All right. They gone? All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get into this. So, as many of you probably could assume, y'all know, had to go, but just saw this masterpiece of a movie, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. And many of you have seen that I just did a rankings video in honor of this movie dropping last week. What I did on that ranking video, bro. This movie is now the greatest Spider-Man movie of all time.
Boy, ain't no fucking way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy. Boy, ain't no way, boy.
And you know what? That might be some recency bias. That might be just the fact that I literally just watched it 24 hours ago. I don't care. This has superseded everything. If it's not number one, if you don't want it to be number one, that's fine. It's gotta be in the top three. Once you watch it, you will see why it's minimum your top three. This movie gave me everything I wanted and more. And again, I'm not gonna go too much into it because this is the spoiler-free version, but I gotta tell you guys something, man. We're gonna go quick, subject by subject, of why this movie was just a fantastic start to finish. Now, get it out the way. Storyline and the whole plot. Wonderfully executed. It took the idea of the multiverse, which we all know, Into the Spider-Verse, we all knew a multiverse theory type of movie in essence plot is what this centered around. It took it, ran with it, went to the fucking Olympics with it, and beat Usain Bolt in every event that they're competing against. Damn! It was lovely to watch, and it was refreshing. It was new. It was exciting. And we got to see a lot of things play out that I've never seen so well executed in a multiverse theory type of movie. It was very well executed. The continuity throughout, taking parts from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and early on in the movie Across the Spider-Verse, they kept the continuity tight-knit, and I loved it. Again, this video is not going to be super long, so if you're looking for a long, in-depth one, you're not going to get that. You might get that next week in the spoiler version. I might drop a spoiler version of this if you guys want. Part 2, animation. For those of you who have seen Into the Spider-Verse, you already know, animation-wise, that movie is just top tier. How the hell did they one-up that movie's animation? I was left in that theater just mesmerized by the amount of times I got lost in how beautifully artistic this movie was. Like, to see it described best, I saw somebody say it was like you took the regular animation with a Van Gogh painting with just love and care, smashed them all together, and you got a wonderful, gorgeous child out of it. It blew my mind. The fluidity and the execution, the animators, all need a raise. All the animators on this movie need a raise. I'm telling you. Now, thirdly, the comic relief, bro. Like, it's not a Spider-Man movie without comic relief, and I found myself laughing so much throughout this movie, and it wasn't forced, which is what I loved. It was never forced. It was never ha ha ha, like, let's move on. Every moment was genuine laughter for me. Every moment was genuinely funny. And even some moments that might not be funny had their own funny twist to it. And you could just laugh about it. It was phenomenal. Whoever are the joke writers, also, give them their bag. Give them their bag of money, bro. Come on now. We need to stop playing. We need to stop playing. What else? What else? Oh, soundtrack. Soundtrack. We all loved Sunflower. We all loved What's Up Danger. Like, there were so many soundtracks in the first movie that just made it so good. This second one, Across the Spider-Verse's soundtrack, matches it. Equally in emotion, in beats, in rhythm, in flow. It matches that soundtrack bar for bar, note for note. I loved it. And there wasn't a time where I was just like, this song doesn't really go here. No, every song fit, every score for every dramatic moment, every comedic moment, every action moment. Phenomenal. Phenomenally done. Phenomenally done. And lastly, the references, bro. God dang, boy. Like, when I tell y'all the references made in this movie connected every Spider-Man movie or every, like, listen, every Spider-Man fan, if you only read the comics, if you only watched the animated cartoons, if you only played the video games, if you only watched the Tobey movies, if you only watched the Andrew Garfield movies, if you only watched the Tom Holland movies, if you only watched Into the Spider-Verse movies, or if you loved it all, everything in between, you are getting a reference that you're gonna enjoy. They tie it together so fucking well. And it was absolutely astonishing. It did my heart justice. I loved it. If y'all can't tell, I'm not even sponsored by them, but I love this movie. They outdid themselves this time. It blows Spider-Man No Way Home out of the water. I love No Way Home. Y'all saw the video. I rank No Way Home as the greatest Spider-Man movie. This trumps it right now. To date, this trumps it. I'm not sorry, guys. I'm not sorry. It might be recency bias. I admit that. But listen, it is what it is. I have nothing but great things to say. I highly recommend anybody, if you are a fan of Spider-Man, if you want to bond with your kids, if you want to go out on a date night, if you just want to go solo, because I went solo. If you just want to watch a really good movie, even if you don't care for Spider-Man, if you want to watch a really good animated movie, go watch Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. I promise you will enjoy it. I promise you on Jeff Gordon, and for those of you who know, y'all know, I promise you on Jeff Gordon and my St. Louis Cardinals, you will love this movie. You will absolutely love this movie. If I had to give it a rating, 10 out of 10 doesn't do it justice. Personally, I say 100 out of 10, but if we're going to be realistic, that way y'all don't think I'm just gawking and sucking the movie off. I'd give it a 12 out of 10. Truthfully, I would give it a 12 out of 10. Or if we want to keep it within the realm or keep it within logic, 10 out of 10. This is movie of the year. Movie of the year. Animated movie of the year right here. I don't care what you say. And to be truthful, when y'all get to the end and y'all see what happens, you'll see why. But hey, man, it's all love and it's all good. And you know what? I'm glad that I went and saw Across the Spider-Verse. That's all I got to say about it. This is the spoiler-free version. Remember, this is the spoiler-free version. So that's why y'all get this short video today. Well, guys, with that being said, if you enjoyed this content, hold on. There it is. If you enjoyed this content, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell at the bottom. And also, go check out my movie, Across the Spider-Verse. It's in theaters. Come on now. Also, continue to help TornadoMcRae on his road to 200 subscribers. He's my auntie's favorite neighbor. I don't know why Aunt May keeps hitting him up and DMing him at 2 in the morning. I'm going to beat his ass next time I see him in her phone. But that's for another day. But guys, I hope you all have enjoyed what he's been doing and enjoyed what he's put out. And what does he always say? You know what? I don't know what he always says, but I'm going to tell y'all what I say. At the end of the day, what do I know? I'm just a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Peace. Much love to all of you. Bye.